If you have ever paid a late fee and thought, I make enough to handle this, so why does this keep happening? This is for you. Missing bills is usually not a discipline problem. It is usually a system problem. Most people do not miss bills because they are careless. They miss bills because due dates are scattered, cash flow timing is messy, and their plan depends on memory during stressful weeks. So in this video, I am giving you a practical 15-minute monthly reset that helps you stop missing bills without turning your life into a spreadsheet marathon. This is for real schedules, real pressure, and real household chaos. Quick disclaimer before we start. This is educational content, not personal financial advice. Adapt this framework to your own income timing, account setup, and obligations. The first principle is simple. Reliability beats motivation. Motivation spikes come and go. A reliable bill system works when you are tired, distracted, overwhelmed, or busy. Step 0 is to gather every recurring bill in one place. Not most bills, every bill. Utilities, rent, subscriptions, insurance, debt minimums, phone, internet, streaming, and any annual bill that can surprise you. Create one master bill list with 6 fields: bill name, amount, due date, autopay status, account paid from, and priority level. This is your control panel, and without it, you are flying blind. Priority level should be brutally clear. Priority 1 is shelter, utilities, transportation needed for work, and insurance. Priority 2 is debt minimums and critical services. Priority 3 is optional recurring charges. When money is tight, priority order protects you from panic decisions. You can still make smart trade-offs under pressure because your hierarchy is already defined before emotions take over. Step 1 of the monthly reset is calendar alignment. Open your next month and place every due date on one simple view. You are not budgeting yet, you are mapping timing risk. Now compare due dates to paycheck dates. If multiple large bills bunch right before your paycheck, that is not a character flaw. That is a structural mismatch, and structural mismatches cause late payments. Call providers and request due date changes where possible. Many companies allow one shift per cycle. Aligning dates to income flow can immediately reduce missed payments without earning $1 extra. Step 2 is account architecture. If all bills and spending come out of one account, impulse transactions can quietly steal bill money. Separate lanes prevent this. A simple structure is enough. One bills account, one spending account, and one small buffer account. Income lands, bills are funded first, then spending money moves separately. This alone reduces accidental misses because bill cash is no longer competing with daily swipes, weekend spending, and subscription drift. Step 3 is autopay strategy, but not blind autopay. Turn on minimum autopay for critical obligations to protect against total misses, then layer manual review for variable bills. Blind autopay can still fail when balances are insufficient or card details expire. That is why your monthly reset includes verification, not just automation setup. In your 15-minute reset, confirm autopay status on every priority 1 and priority 2 account. One broken autopay can cost late fees, interest, and credit damage you did not need. Step 4 is the statement close check for variable amounts. Utilities and card bills change monthly, so you need visibility before the due date hits. List expected amount ranges for variable bills. If power is usually between 90 and 140 in 1 month, it jumps to 260. You catch it early and adjust instead of being surprised on due day. Step 5 is buffer math. A no-buffer system is a late fee machine. Even a small dedicated bill buffer can absorb timing glitches, weekend bank delays, and minor amount changes. Start with a realistic mini buffer target for the bills account and build it over time. You are not trying to fund a full emergency reserve here. You are building payment reliability. Step 6 is subscription hygiene. Small recurring charges are easy to ignore, but they increase timing pressure and reduce bill day flexibility. During the monthly reset, scan every recurring charge and ask one question: did this still earn its place this month? If the answer is no, cancel or downgrade immediately. This is not about being extreme. It is about protecting cash flow clarity so high-priority obligations are never funded by hope. Step 7 is reminder redundancy. Use two reminder layers, not one, a calendar reminder and a financial app or bank alert. Systems fail less when backups exist. Set reminders 3 business days before due date, not the night before. Late payments often happen when people discover a problem too late to fix transfer timing. Step 8 is weekly 5-minute check-ins between monthly resets. The monthly reset sets direction, and weekly checks keep execution honest. In the weekly check, verify 3 things only: upcoming due dates in the next 7 days, bills account balance coverage, and autopay/posted payment status. This tiny rhythm prevents most "how did I miss that" moments because you catch problems while they are still fixable. Now let us address the emotional side. Bill stress creates avoidance, and avoidance creates late fees, which create more stress. Your reset routine breaks that loop with predictable control. When you know exactly what is due, when it is due, and from which account it will be paid, anxiety drops because uncertainty drops. If you are managing bills with a partner, assign ownership clearly. Shared responsibility without clear ownership often means nobody actually owns follow-through. A simple split works. One person owns calendar and reminders, the other owns weekly balance checks and payment confirmation. Then swap quarterly so both understand the full system. Do not wait for a crisis to review this structure. Build it while things are stable so it protects you when life gets unstable. Now here are the 5 biggest mistakes that cause repeat late payments. Mistake 1. Relying on memory instead of a master bill list and calendar. Mistake 2. Using one account for everything and assuming bill money will still be there. Mistake 3. Turning on autopay and never verifying it again. Mistake 4. Ignoring due date bunching and blaming yourself instead of redesigning timing. Mistake 5. No bills buffer, so every small variance becomes a payment problem. If you already missed a bill, respond fast. Pay as soon as possible, contact the issuer, ask if a one-time late fee reversal is available, and request goodwill consideration when appropriate. Then fix the system immediately so the same miss does not repeat next cycle. Recovery without redesign usually leads to another miss. If your score was affected, focus on clean on-time behavior from this point forward. Consistency after a setback is what repairs trust in your profile over time. One overlooked category is non-monthly bills. Annual or quarterly charges feel invisible until they arrive, and then they blow up a month that otherwise looked fine. Create a mini sinking fund for non-monthly obligations. Add up annual totals, divide by 12, and transfer that amount monthly into a dedicated bucket so these bills stop feeling like emergencies. Insurance renewals, car registration, professional dues, and yearly subscriptions are predictable even if they are not monthly. Predictable costs should not cause financial panic. If your income is variable, run this same reset with percentages instead of fixed transfers. Fund essentials and obligations first from every paycheck, then top up buffer categories based on priority. Variable income does not require a different philosophy. It requires the same structure with flexible amounts and stricter priority discipline. For self-employed or commission-based income, consider 2 bill cycles ahead visibility. Seeing the next 2 months of obligations reduces reactive decisions during slower income weeks. Another useful rule is a no-spend window before major due date clusters. A short pause in optional spending can stabilize account balances when timing is tight. This is not deprivation. It is tactical cash flow management to protect high-priority payments and avoid expensive late fee spirals. If you are deep in recovery mode, use a payment triage script before each cycle. What must be paid? What can be negotiated? What can be deferred safely? And what gets canceled today? Writing this out each month sounds simple, but simple systems are exactly what survive stress. Complexity often feels smart until real life hits. You can also improve reliability by consolidating where possible. Fewer due dates and fewer platforms mean fewer failure points as long as consolidation does not increase total cost. When evaluating consolidation, Compare full cost, fees, and timeline, not just monthly payment relief. Lower monthly pressure matters, but total outcome matters too. Your reset routine should evolve as life changes. New job, new city, new rent, shared finances, childcare costs. All of these can break old assumptions if your system is not updated. That is why the monthly reset is not a one-time setup. It is a recurring control ritual that keeps your bill system aligned with your current reality. If your bills have become stable for 3 straight months, do not stop the reset. Stable months are proof the routine is working, not proof you no longer need it. Think of this like brushing your teeth. You do not stop because your teeth were healthy last week. You continue because the routine prevents future damage. A strong bill system gives you more than fewer late fees. It gives you attention, energy, and confidence to work on bigger goals like debt payoff, savings, and investing. When bills stop surprising you, money decisions become strategic instead of reactive. That shift is where long-term financial progress accelerates. Your 15-minute monthly reset can follow this sequence every time. Open master list, map due dates, confirm autopay, verify variable amounts, check buffer, clean subscriptions, set reminders. That is it. No complex software required, no 2-hour finance session required, just repeatable structure that protects your money and your peace of mind. So what should you do tonight? Build your master bill list, separate bills and spending accounts, and schedule your first monthly reset date right now. You do not need perfect discipline to stop missing bills. You need a system that works on ordinary days and hard days. If this helped, comment reset and I will make the next video with a plug-and-play monthly reset template you can copy in 10 minutes. Subscribe for practical money systems that hold up in real life, and I will see you in the next one.